Yeah. Okay, I'm back now. So I'm still doing my redemption song. This is your boy, Sir Benny Miles. Early in the morning, this Sunday morning, February 14th, at the Garbage Gallery, the official digital vendor. And I'm just talking about my life in 1988. I was in college at California State University, and these are some of the commercials. These are some of the television commercials from NBC of some of the shows that we used to enjoy during that time. And I'm trying to be real thorough with my little documentary redemption song right here. I'm telling my story. So check out these commercials from 1988 on NBC Primetime. This is what we used to watch right here. Check it out. Digital vendor, baby.
Saturday's fun begins with 227 for a special time.
Hello, Hollywood.
And they're making a movie.
I love myself in
The comedy continues with Mama's Boy and the Golden Girl.
Nobody would dream you have a fear of flying.
I'm a dead woman.
And on Amen, who's making a move on Velma?
The most eligible bachelor in town. Saturday.
Sunday on our house, the family faces an earthquake. Then on Family Ties, Alex gets caught in a love triangle.
So far, a normal evening.
And on Day by Day, will Ross learn his lesson when Mom becomes his tutor?
I felt like the offspring of a nerd marriage.
Come home Sunday.
Move to the beat of a different drummer, only on Saturday Night Live.
Friday's the fastest night on television with some fast pranks and fast laughs on Night Court.
I've been moving trapped.
And it's a fast trip to Mexico.
You just ate your last burrito.
For Beverly Hills Butts. Then it's Don Johnson.
Just a dumb dog.
And Sheena Easton.
And how much you say?
In a second look at the wedding of the year. The romantic Miami Vice on One Fast Night. Next.
Saturday on Hunter.
Come on, man, don't shoot.
Killed in cold blood. The city explodes.
Was this an execution?
Only Hunter can stop a bloodbath.
Saturday. On Our House, the family struggles to survive a devastating disaster. And on Family Ties, has Nick become more than just one of the girls?
I can't believe it. My boyfriend's a snow queen.
This is really scary.
Then on Day by Day, Dad gets a job and gets fired. Will it spark a mini rebellion?
Sunday.
On Facts of Life,
Imagine going to a party without a bra.
then an all-new enchanting chapter of The Storyteller.
What?
With Jim Henson's fabulous creatures.
Did they live happily ever after?
And the Golden Girls of Moscow.
The world is in big trouble.
Then an Amen lessons gambling.
We take legs. Saturday, Hunter uncovers stolen diamonds
Check it out.
and reveals a surprising killer.
Satisfied?
Hunter.
Next, Night Court meets Her Honor.
I'm not used to being in a position of punishing anyone. You get used to it.
Then Beverly Hills Bunce takes a long ride to a short shootout. And on an all-new Miami Vice, Crockett meets the bullet with his own name on it.
It's a possibility that he may be paralyzed.
Tonight.
An American tradition continues when the Cardinals face the Mets. Then the Yankees meet the Brewers. An old-fashioned doubleheader. Saturday.
Sunday on Our House, a search for treasure could dig David into danger.
I'm afraid they might be in serious trouble.
I'm going to call the police. Then on Family Ties, a new spark in the Keaton marriage may burn them out.
Adorable in their sleep, aren't they?
And on Day by Day, can Eileen take the pressure of a heavy romance?
Yes. Come home Sunday.
How many reasons can you think of to watch the Saturday night comedy?
Reason.
No, there's more. First, the Fax Girls clown around. Then 227 Sandra gets around with John Houseman.
Holy smoke.
Then Golden Girl Blanche fools around.
Holy Toledo.
And on Amen, the Reverend finally comes around.
Holy mackerel. Saturday.
Next on Night Court, watch the Legal Eagles soar like turkeys.
The stunt of the century.
And on Beverly Hills Butts, Hollywood wants Norm.
Come on down, Norm.
Then on Miami Vice, a mistake on death row.
You're going to kill somebody tonight. There's something I'm not sure he's done.
Tonight. Monday. Sensational real cases on unsolved mysteries, hosted by Carl Malden.
You may be able to help solve a mystery.
After Valerie's family. Monday.
My back, man, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Those was the popular shows. And guess what? People used to sit around and literally wait for those shows to come on. You might not believe it, but people used to sit around and wait for those shows to come on because guess what? There was no internet. You couldn't go online and just surf around and entertain yourself and find whatever you wanted to look at and whatever you wanted to be entertained by. You had to watch what they put on. That was such a different time in life. But there's a lot of really good memories tied up in those times. You know what I mean? You sitting in there in your room waiting for mom to finish cooking or something, or you waiting for somebody to call that you want to get up with. Like, the pace was much slower and it was much more wholesome, and I miss it. But anyway, I was talking about my redemption song. This is a period of time I was in college, so I really wasn't watching that much TV unless I was going home, you know, for the holidays or something like that. And this was around 1988, my freshman year in college, California State University, where I thought I was going to be an architect. I didn't know I was going to be Sir Benni Miles, New York yet. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm just telling my documentary, my redemption song. You know, I was inspired by Dave Chappelle. He did this thing called the redemption song. He told his story, but in 10 minutes, I'm telling my story. It's going to take a little more than 10 minutes. And it's going to take a little longer for me to get all my redemption money. But yeah, I got more for you, man. We're talking about these the shows that I used to watch. I'm playing some of the music I used to listen to. I'm gonna go through some of the movies that was out, and I hope you thoroughly enjoyed and entertained by my little project that I'm doing here to promote the digital vendor, where I'm gonna be selling stuff to you from my table like we used to do outside. Some of them still out there. You know, vendors go outside with our tables and bring our merchandise and we try to sell it. A lot of them resell merchandise that they bought from, you know, these wholesale places. But me, I make my stuff. You know, I'm a legitimate fashion designer. The fashion industry, you know, Sir Benni Miles, New York. And that's one of the reasons I want to tell my redemption song story, because there's a lot of people that collected a lot of money that should be in my pocket, and it didn't go down like that because I just wasn't a good businessman, and you know, I just didn't know how to prevent that from happening. And hopefully, through telling my redemption song story, I could put a lot of these new up and coming artists on to game, and they could watch out for these snakes out there. They still out there, pretending they something they not. Right, Boo Boo? Right, Mark Echo? I call them out. You feel me? Without no fear. I'm hoping to run into these cats, honestly, because we got unfinished business. It'll happen if it's God's will, inshallah. But let me just continue with my redemption story, shall I? Keep up with me. I see the YouTube police ain't pull up on me, so they don't really mind me playing commercials and stuff like that. So this part might go real smooth, but every time I try to, you know, get into my soundtrack of my life, they the YouTube police, they pull up for me. They be like, "We about to block your stream. You better take that off." I got one for you though, man. Keep up with your boy, Sir Benni Miles, Thegarbagegallery. It's the digital vendor. Yeah.